welcome to Venture Simply. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about my crash and my diagnosis of my knees. So I was skiing Breckenridge, Peak 8, coming off Chair 6, Hombre, having a great time, skiing down, just feeling really good. Skiing alpines this year for the first time in probably 19 years. And came off a mogul, got back on my skis, decided to ski off to the side to regroup, somehow locked my knee, left knee went out, tried to save myself with my right leg, right knee went out, tumbled down the hill, tried to ski, tumbled down the hill some more, ski patrol took me in and went to the ER at the bottom of Peak 9 in Breckenridge. So that was a pretty fun experience, getting to ride down in the sled all the way down. And thank you to Maria, who was the first ski patroller on site, and she did a wonderful job. Also thank you to my daughter Fallon, who stayed with me through that whole time. So that's initially what happened, and ended up with 2 knee braces, which I've shown you in previous videos. 2 days before I crashed, I signed up for a 50K, which I won't be doing. So, give you a little bit of background. What happened next? Went to an orthopedic here close to my house in Lakewood, Colorado. I won't name him, but I went there. Told me to take the knee braces off, and that I was fine, and that everything was good. And I've just had some sore knees and probably just quickly popped something out, or it was more of a systemic problem. He thought maybe I had a aneurysm or a mini stroke, or had a vaccine reaction that just gave to my nervous system giving out and making me crash and everything. So I went for another week before I realized that my knees were screwed and I needed to do something. So I went in to the other side of town, went to the other side of Denver to the Stedman Hawkins Clinic, which is a UC Health facility, and met with a doctor there who said there was something wrong with my knees, MRI, and the MRI stated, and I will read for my left knee: complete tear of the proximal ACL, peripheral longitudinal tear of the posterior horn medial meniscus, grade 1 sprains of the MCL and the MPFL, and posteromedial and posterolateral corner sprain and strain, contusions and impactions of my lateral tibial plateau, and partial thickness cartilage damage along my tibial meat plateau with adjacent bone edema. That wasn't very good. And on my right knee, very close to the same, complete tear of the proximal ACL, an oblique horizontal undersurface tear of the posterior horn lateral meniscus with superimposed vertical longitudinal tearing. And then some other meniscus injuries, contusions, impactions, and fractures to that tibial plateau, which happened in my left knee also. And then I have my right knee, which freaked me out, was moderate effusion, which is just swelling. And then a 7mm chondroid lesion in the fibular head, and mild enlargement, swelling of the common nerve, There's a lot of really bad stuff in there. But basically what it means is both my ACLs are gone. They couldn't even find them on the MRI. So basically that means I need surgery on both my knees if I want to continue skiing, playing sports where I have to do cutting or jumping or anything like that. So maybe not a sport, but maybe to get back into CrossFit, I'll need to strengthen or have those ACLs replaced. So the only other option is to decide not to do any kind of surgery and just not operate the rest of my life without an ACL, which does not seem to be a thing to do. So I don't know how we're going to proceed. I'm waiting to hear from my doctor to see if we're going to do how we can do surgery. Can I do both legs, do a bilateral ACL replacement, or if we just have to do a one leg and then 3 months wait for the other leg, which means 12 months from now, so February of next year or March probably, before I get in to get surgery, before I can ski again. So, and even then, probably with braces for a while. Mentally, it's really kind of thrown me for a loop, being a 55-year-old man who's been skiing for 50 years, and I hurt myself just skiing down the hill. Granted, it was a mogul run, but it was nothing that I haven't skied before multiple times. I've skied that slope before. I've skied it when it was in worse conditions than it was. So, you know, it's kind of messes with my head. It's got me down a little bit, but we'll keep plowing through. Luckily, I have a really great gym that I can go to and do my prehab workouts, and I'll take you along next time. So, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, or just please subscribe. I'm looking for subscribers to this channel to follow me along now for the next 9 to 12 months while I prehab, have surgery, and rehab my knee.